The resurrection is a strange moment in history. So like the crucifixion, for example, happened. I can't think of a scholar who would not think that's the case. And then what do our sources say about the resurrection? So the later the source is, it seems like the more witnesses we have and the more fanciful and theological the story gets. And so hypotheses. Did this really happen? And it just so happens that the later the source, the more detailed they become. Or is it the case that this was a mythological development that happened after Jesus died, and that's why the later the source is written, the more mythological and the more convoluted these appearances become? It seems to me better explained by that mythological development.
If you have not read Tom Wright's 738-page The Resurrection of the Son of God, that had a big influence on me. And the way in which he puts together the case from both biblical and non-biblical sources, I found very compelling. Is it absolute proof? No, otherwise everybody would have decided to agree with it. But I find it very compelling. I think on the basis of the evidence there, what's the most likely outcome? Apply Occam's razor to this situation. The most likely explanation is that he really was raised from the dead.
Like something very weird happened on Easter morning, right? Like something very strange happened at this point in history. And even if you're just trying to sociologically account for the beginning of a Christian movement, I mean, it's a fascinating thing to try to explain.